The lace is lifting. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just pretend you don't see that. First of all, let's get this out of the way and discuss it.
So I wake up around 4:30 in the morning. I like to get up really early, and then of course I read my book for like about 2 hours to really refresh my mind. I avoid my phone at all times, and then I journal for about 30 minutes just to like get things off my mind. And yeah.
First of all, let me explain. But anyway, we do wake up and do exactly what we say, but then we just film it after. I just had to clear that. Like in the morning, yeah, you can see I'm drinking water and it's already halfway because I've already drank it when I did wake up. And of course, after drinking my water, I'm gonna read the Bible, which I've already done. I'm just filming this to look aesthetic, but like I've already read the Bible already like 30 minutes before I set up my entire camera and like turned everything on. So let's just start this over, okay? Pretend that none of that ever happened. Good morning, everyone. I had a very bizarre dream, and for the life of me, I can't remember it, but I just know that it was a weird dream that I wanted to get out of. But anyway, that's the bottle that I was talking about when I said that you need an interesting bottle to be able to drink more water. Because this year, I'm really trying to increase my intake when it comes to water, including the Bible as well. And these past couple of days, I've been reading the book of Esther, because as I said, I feel like I know the Bible, but like not enough. And as I said in my previous video, that I want to know things, really know what I'm talking about, and not just let my prayers just be the only form of communication, but let God speak to me and respond to me through his word. Like, trust me, if you've just been praying and nothing is happening, go back and read the Bible. You're gonna see all the answers. Like everything you've been questioning, random things, they're just all gonna be answered in that reading. And of course, you don't want to forget your morning prayer. This is very important, to just begin your day with a prayer, asking God to be with you, whatever you want to plan for the day, whatever you want to do, that God leads you so that you can be able to accomplish your goals, basically. Also, reading the Bible helps you to know how to communicate with God, like how to actually pray, because sometimes you just be mumbling things, you don't even know what you're saying, and you can even ask the Holy Spirit to pray for you. And obviously, after I've done my prayer, that is time for my phone. I'll be honest, sometimes I do go on my phone first, like I'm gonna be honest, but like today I was like, you know what, let me actually go on my phone after. Usually when I'm on my phone in the morning, I'm just checking my emails, if there's anything important, checking my school emails, also checking my social media, like what happened, did I go viral or something like that. And of course, making my bed, as it is very important for your mental health to make your bed each and every single morning. Like it's giving, I've done the first task of the day. I always want to make sure my room is clean, so whenever I want to film something, I just can get started and don't need to do everything else, as today is a big day, as I'm doing a makeup tutorial on my YouTube, or on this channel, and here are the results of the makeup thing that I did. Come with me to go see my friend at the Christmas market. And yes, I've been there about 3 or 4 times, okay? And it's the new year and I'm still going. But the thing is, she hadn't been there, okay? And it's also kind of fun, and I also wanted to go on the wheel, so like it all turned out well. I'm surprised there's still people coming here, but then I guess I am one of those people that are still going. But at this point, I might as well write a review online, because I am a customer at this point. So my friend ended up getting a spot on the wheel. And because I have anxiety, when you have anxiety, you're pretty much like afraid of like everything that people wouldn't think of, and so I've sort of used the same method that I used to not be afraid of like a lot of things, as a thing to make me not be afraid of heights, because I was normally like really afraid of heights, but now I'm just like, it's okay, I just talk to myself. Like, I'm like my own little therapist in my head. I'm like, it's okay, you're not gonna fall down, like it's all in your head, all that kind of stuff. Because like normal me, like 5 years ago, if I would have been on this thing, I would have started to think of all the movies that I've watched where an accident has occurred, and then I would have just like started sweating and like not being able to breathe, because that's how my mind would take me. Anyway, let's just enjoy this view together. My friend and I also went to look for some food, and we stumbled upon a very cute restaurant, an Indian restaurant, which I've not tried. In South Africa, Indian food was a pretty regular thing, surprisingly, but I would always eat like the most common Indian foods, you know, like samosas, biryani, stuff like that. But today I was like, you know what, let's look beyond the rice, okay, the curry. Let's try something new. Obviously I got the naan, like you have to have it. It just tastes so good, and it was like a comfort food, something that I know that I'm gonna like. My friend ended up getting some chicken and also some samosas. It was sort of like this platter with a little candle, so it was hot all the time. And I also got my naan. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But I also got some lamb with spinach, like my two favorite things. My friend and I were basically just sharing food. I don't know, but I love this so much. Like when you're eating with someone, like just like this is all our food. That's what I do with my husband. Clearly that's what I'm now doing with my friends. Like if you meet me, if we go to a restaurant, like can we just share food? Like can it just be like a platter and like you could just grab from anyone's plate? I know it's probably like weird, but like it makes sense. Anyway, my friend and I were busy like having like a heated conversation. Not like heated like we're fighting, but like we're so deep. We're talking about like, you know, religions and, you know, politics, all that kind of stuff, which I just love to speak about. Like if you are gonna meet up with me, we are gonna have a deep conversation, and you will be able to explain yourself, to explain your points, so that we could come to a conclusion, a resolution. Also, I don't know if I was eating this right, but I was like putting my agneau, totally forgot how to say it in French, lamb. I was putting it with the naan, like all together, like mixing it, like it works. Later on, my friend and I went to a photo booth and got some pictures. I think this is the first time I'm actually getting pictures since like 2019. And after that, we went to this shop where they're like really cheap things. You know, I love cheap things. And I also got myself, you know, a watch. And I'm definitely planning to go back to that shop because they had really affordable things, and I've been looking for bags. They also have just like random things that you will need, like makeup and stuff like that. This is the watch that I ended up getting. I absolutely love it, and it fits perfectly on my hand. Hopefully it's not going to turn another color in a few months. The lace is lifting. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just pretend you don't see that. I have so much work to do. Look at that. Look at that pile of laundry that I have to fold. That is what I have to do. Well, at least the Christmas decorations are down. Had to take that all off because the house was just looking so clustered. There was just no space to do anything. And finally, we have space. Yeah, like Christmas is done. Okay, I had to pack that on the 2nd of January. Packed it all up. Okay, done. Now, because like my house was getting smaller and smaller because of all this stuff. My husband and I have started watching Breaking Bad. Well, he talked me into watching it. Like I'm very like, if I feel like too many people have been talking about a series, I have this thing where I'm like, oh, it's probably so basic, but like it's quite good, especially like the color that they use, and also just the language, and also the characters are just so much interesting than I thought they would be. Like there's a depth in the series that I really like. But at the same time, like I can never watch just one series at a time, so I'm also watching Quantico for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th time probably, because I love love Priyanka Chopra. Like, I love everything that she's in. Except for this one movie which was like on Disney or something. Like, that was just a weird role.
Let's go.
But like, yeah.
Apparently my...
I don't know about you, but one of my favorite things to do when I am cleaning or being occupied is to watch those long essays on YouTube or a series that I've watched before. So therefore, I don't have to constantly look at the screen. I can just listen and know what's going on. And one of the things that I want to do with my channel is to create more video essays because I love them so much. But I'm so scared to do the research because sometimes I can be just lazy. But, you know, we obviously don't want to do that and try to research more on my videos and, you know, give quality content where I talk about things that I absolutely love talking about. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but like that huge gray TV stand is gone, and next this table is also going to be gone because it's gray and it does not go with my aesthetic. I'm going to talk about Breaking Bad a little bit because I want to, and I just think that they really did a good job with the characters. Like, we're not meant to think of anyone as the hero. I'm right now at season 4. Like we don't even like Walter, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't, because it's like, you're not really a good guy. You know what I'm saying? And I was researching up on the colors because I noticed, like, when I was watching it, they're really emphasizing the colors on the people. Like, there was just this bright colors, and I just felt like they had a meaning to something. And then it said that when the series starts, Walter has like on beige clothes, like really like just brown down to earth type of clothes, and that just like reflects his boring life and just how unsatisfied he is. And then as it starts with the meth business, you start wearing like green, and that is a mixture of yellow, which represents just the whole like drug part, and also like the blue, which is his wife always wears blue, which is like innocence, you know, and life and all that kind of stuff. So he wears green because he's trying to like live both worlds and just be like, yeah, but I'm doing this for my family, but at the same time, like, it's not a good thing. He's trying to justify it so many times. And that's when just now I watched the final like nail point on who he is as a person, when he did that audio that was trending that I had no idea was coming from the series, where he's like, who are you talking to right now? Because it's like that's when he finally like owns that, like, hey, I am not a good person, I am causing so many things to happen. And I also like how Jesse, like one of the characters, like they really show like how traumatizing it is to like unalive someone, because sometimes I feel like they just make it so normal in other series, like no one is having nightmares. Like, if you unalive someone, you're gonna have nightmares. Like, it's not gonna be like a easy breezy thing, like that's not how it works. So I really liked how they showed like the mental health with that, and him, there was this part where he's like just listening to music and like having parties, forcing people to like party 24/7, because that's just him like trying to forget, try not to think about it. And people do that, find an escape where they're just doing something more and more, and it's so obvious. I don't know why other people never notice this. Like, if I see someone that I know who's often like talkative and all that kind of stuff, and suddenly they're like into music too much, or like they're into reading, they're into like series, like that's all they're doing 24/7, they are trying to avoid a certain thing. So there's that. This is dirty. I don't even know why it's here.
Alex and I will take the library and the reserve. You three.
That is what I do to carry everything up the stairs to the bedroom. I literally put a blanket and put all the foldy stuff and then swoosh it up and take it one time, just one time. Yeah. Okay. Say hello. she'll probably avoid me the entire day because of that. This is definitely one of the French foods that I've grown to love. And there's like cheese inside. I just finished cooking and it's very hot. Ooh, it's really good. You see, I'm a chef. That's the thing, because I'm a chef. Like, I'm a professional cuisine master. I can cook. Like, this might as well be a mukbang. I never enjoyed mukbangs when like they were really popular. Like, how do we talk while speaking? Number two, why do people enjoy watching that? Like, the only person I enjoy watching eat is Kitli. Like, yes, sure, give us reviews, but like anybody else, like, I don't know, I don't know, maybe if like a really like a favorite YouTuber did it, then I would enjoy it because I like them. But like going on a random person that I don't know and watching them eat, I don't know. I don't think that's an easy way into, I don't know. I have a beef with mukbangs. Like, that's it. Like, that's all. And that's literally, I don't even know if I know exactly what they are. But like, yeah. Today, my husband took me out to a random lunch and we went to our favorite fast food restaurant, which is Steak and Shake. If you're ever in a place where there's Steak and Shake, that is the place you should choose instead of like McDonald's or like Burger King or KFC or any of that. Steak and Shake is the way to go. It is the future. I'm going to pretend to be Kitli right now and tell you that it is 11 out of 10. It is a 10 out of 10. Them burgers are juicy. That the actual meat of the burger is actual meat, okay? And they have real potatoes as well. Like, you can see them cutting up the potatoes. It is absolutely amazing. So that's what I was waiting for, feeling all cute. It's kind of nice, like when my husband is working, so that I just meet up with him to have lunch with him and then he goes back to work. And then finally we got our food, and yes, of course I ordered a burger. Like, that's all you can pretty much have, like other things as well, but they have like pork and I don't eat pork. We've talked about that before, but like, yeah, the burger always slaps. And you can see those chips, you can see the quality, okay? I tried to remake them at home, it did not work out. I mean, look at me, I'm eating like a pig. I'm spilling on myself because it is just too good. So on that evening, my husband and I went to the shops because we didn't know what we wanted to eat. And obviously when you don't know what you want to eat, and I don't know what to cook, because apparently that is a struggle. Also, we saw Willy Wonka, like literally in the supermarket. Anyway, I think that's what's kind of nice about like being an adult and like being in your own house, where you can like be in charge of the kitchen, or like have a partner that's also like not very traditional. Like, if we don't want to eat anything at home, we're just gonna go and get something else. You know, it's not like a forcible, like we have to eat whatever is in the house. Like, no. And we also like cheese suddenly. Like, I talked about this, like I am into cheese now. Like, I understand it. Before I said I didn't understand it, but now I do because of the Christmas party that I had at my house. I understand cheese now, and I'm also interested in, I've already been interested in lamb. Like, you and me and lamb are the same person. Also, I decided to let my hair out, let it breathe. You know, it's been under there throughout the entire week, might as well let it breathe. Anyway, I ended up choosing a simple salad. I'm sure you've seen the salad before. It tastes good. It's normal. And my husband ended up making pizza. Obviously he's gonna make pizza. No matter what, he's gonna make pizza. And I also had to look at a new cereal that I want. I'm interested in muesli now. Muesli with yogurt. It's been giving, and I've been loving what it's giving. So that is my new thing now. Like muesli and yogurt.
I know it hurts.